I have never met my biological dad, basically. My mum and him split up before I was born. It was just me and my mum. We lived with my nana and my auntie and stuff as well. And then when I was 2, my mum met my stepdad.
As soon as I met Lisa, my wife, her mum, we knew that we were going to be together forever. Everybody said we were crazy, but we barely spent a day apart since. And Layla was 2 years old. I'll never forget the first day that I got home from work and she came up to me and said, "Can I call you Dad?" And I just melted. It was, you know, and I got the story from Lisa that she'd actually gone up to Lisa and said, "Can I call Mick Dad?" Because up until then it was Mick. There was nothing, and yeah, she asked Lisa for permission to ask if she could call me Dad, and that was one of the greatest moments of my life. Yeah, it's really good.
My mum's an Essendon supporter, older brother's St Kilda, so having me and him being Collingwood, it's like us against them, and it just always brings us closer, and we always argue about anything with other people, and it's just, we're really close because of it. A couple of years ago, got a membership for Christmas, and that was the best thing. Like, I was so excited.
We were actually lucky. The membership pack turned up the Saturday before Christmas. The look on her face, that you couldn't wipe the smile off her face. She was all ready to go. She was, you know, up in the morning ready to go. "No, we're going to the footy. We're going now." We'll get there.
Me and Dad always go to the games, or as many home games as we can, and that's our thing basically. Like, we always get the hot jam donuts outside the MCG.
You know, it didn't matter what, we had to stop and get donuts before we went into the ground. If it meant we missed the first minute, we missed the first minute, but we had to get the donuts.
Colourful party by the right, slow.
The game I remember the most pretty much was ANZAC Day, not last year, the year before. That minute silence, the first time I went, gave me goosebumps because it was so quiet. And this is like almost 100,000 people in the MCG, and it's silence. But then the roar afterwards, once that minute silence is done, I will always remember that. It's so loud, you get so involved and you cheer, and it's something you always remember. Like, you're always going to remember Anzac Day.
It's an excuse for us to talk, and if there's stuff going on that we want to talk about, we can talk about it in that time frame. You know, I'd like to think it as more of an outlet to get away from normal day life. That's our footy life. It's
so good to have someone to talk to, and yeah, it's just what we bond over, and I don't see it changing. We'll always be mad Collingwood supporters together. But yeah, it's really good to have someone to share it with.